Hello people of the interweb. Today's video is the second one in our back to school series, and it is going to be high school advice. Last year was our first year in high school. We were the freshies. It was fun. It was a good year, and we went into it pretty much knowing nothing because we didn't have any friends to teach us things that we should know, but throughout the year we learned a whole bunch of necessary things that could help not only us in the future, but all of you watching too. And with some grade 9 friends that are just entering high school, and we think that a lot of this advice is helpful no matter what grade you're in, or even if you're not in high school yet. This is good. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Some of these are kind of obvious, duh, and we're just gonna say them because they need to be said. And some of them are just our personal opinion. You don't have to take all this advice. Just take what you want from this video and you'll be good. The first one is to show up on time. That's one of the really obvious ones, because you're not going to learn anything if you arrive halfway through class. You're going to fall really far behind everybody else, and that also goes along with skipping. Don't skip a class, because you're going to fall quite far behind and you don't want to fail. And if you know you're going to be late, tell your teacher beforehand, and they might be able to help you. But if you can't be on time, just be early. Next one is obvious. You probably hear it so many times from your teachers, from your parents, from your friends. Yeah, but it's do your homework. Just do it. Not only will it help you get better grades in school, it gives you a better studying habit too. Yeah, and you get all the practice you need with whatever. So if your homework is on, you start doing that in grade 9. You'll just keep doing it until you graduate. This one goes along with the do your homework thing, which is don't procrastinate. We all know it's really easy to procrastinate. I'll do it later, just one more episode, and then I will do it. But then it's the next morning and you have no time. So yeah, and also don't just start studying for a test the night before, because you're not going to remember things as well. And repetition is key. If you do it as soon as you know about the test, maybe start studying a little bit. Don't go full out. You don't have to be cramming every night. Next is do your best. That goes when you're doing your homework too. Just don't rush through it just to get it done. Check your work. Yeah, check your work to make sure you're getting the right answer. Just go over it. You don't have to be the first one to hand your test in. Because it's aim high. That goes along with the do your best thing. If you have an honor roll, always aim, set goals for yourself to aim for a certain percentage. If you want to be number 1, then try to be number 1. Or if you're maybe a 70s student, try and get a higher mark for getting the 80s or something, or 75 in your classes. Just try to improve. Yeah, don't be a slacker. Set higher goals for yourself so you can succeed, at least in your own eyes. Is study for finals, and at least in our school, they're really not that hard. It's not the end of the world, but it is a big part of your mark, so you do have to study, because you don't want your grade to go really far down. If you're a 90 student and if you fail your finals, that would really suck. You'd probably go down to 80s or something lower. Yeah, and also usually at the beginning of the class, your teacher will tell you like what you're doing for your final exam, if it's open book or if it's closed book, how long it's going to be. They'll let you know. It takes much time as you need to there too. You need to be the first one done. That doesn't prove your smartness. Like if you're the last one done, doesn't mean you're stupid. Okay. Next is, don't be embarrassed when asking for help. Like, I know that we're in grade 10 and I've just never liked asking for help or just putting up my hand. If you need help and you want to get a good mark, don't be embarrassed to put up your hand, ask the teacher, or like if they offer help outside of class, then you can take that up too if you want. You can also ask a peer. There's always going to be somebody willing to help you if you need it. Especially if you have friends in older grades that took the class before. They can help you. One is be around people who encourage you and like just stay away from peer pressure and stuff if you can. Like get some friends or acquaintances that will like just help build you up. You don't want to be in a group of people who just like want to do some drugs. Drugs are good for you. Drugs aren't good for you. No, they're not. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Yeah. But stay away from drugs, kids. Yeah. Make sure your friends are people who tell you that you're doing a good job when you need encouragement and wish you luck on your tryouts or your auditions or your test. Is be involved, but don't be too involved. That's the catch. You don't want to overwhelm yourself with everything that's going on, because I know we're pretty busy this year. Yeah, you can't. Just don't choose activities that are like every single day of the week and stuff like that. You don't want to run yourself ragged and stuff. Yeah. We've been very involved and we know that sometimes there's conflicts with your activities. So that might end up leading you to have to make a very hard decision. You might have to quit something. But in the end it's either going to be a good decision or a decision you know that you don't have to make again. Yeah. Okay, so next is try to make friends with your teachers. Yeah, we seem to be good friends with our teachers. They're really nice to begin with. They're good teachers and they seem to like everybody. But like, if you're friends with your teachers, like it'll make it easier for you to ask for help, or the class will be more fun even if you really don't like what you're learning. Yeah. But that just means like if you see them in the hall, it's not just like, that's my teacher. It's, hey, teacher person. But sometimes it's really awkward too. Go easy on you. Or they might challenge you. That's also a good thing too. They know they'll have a better sense of what you can and can't handle. Yeah. Okay. Next is to show your school spirit. Like, not only does that include like dressing up for your spirit days, like wear school colors and stuff, because that's always fun because everybody else for the most part is doing it. But that also includes like going to one of your school's sports games. Like even if you don't like the sport, like if your school's football team is in like the finals or something, I don't know football, and you don't like football, you can still go watch, support your school. Yeah. Okay, so next is to focus on yourself, or don't let what others think bother you. Just like be confident, and it also goes with like the surround yourself with good people. Like, you don't want friends who like drag you down every day and call you names. And also, like, just because your friend is doing something doesn't mean you have to do it. Like, the focus on yourself is like, if your friend is going somewhere like with other people and you don't have anybody else to be with, you don't just have to go with them. You can go do something with yourself. Yeah, or if your friend is joining a sports team that maybe you don't like as much, but like you know that your friend and maybe some other people you know are on the team, you don't have to do it just because your friend says you should. Like, unless like you actually want to do it, then go for it. But if you don't, try something new. Yeah, don't be afraid to try something new either. Okay. Next is another obvious one, which is make new friends. Like, I'm not saying ditch all your old friends and surround yourself with a new group, but another important thing is don't befriend everybody, because like that just leads you down like a line for like maybe humiliation. People will make up rumors about you if it gets bad enough. So lastly, this one's more lighthearted. It's a very big problem in our school. So it's just walk properly in the hallway. Just do it. Yeah, like, don't walk right in the middle of the hallway or on the stairs, because people are gonna want to get around you. And if you go like fast enough, that should be fine. But don't go slow either. Yeah, like, it's like obey the rules of the road. Follow the speed limit. Let others pass. And stay on your own side. So when you're going up or down the stairs, go to the right side of the stairs so people can go down and you can go up. Or if you really need to, use the middle passing lane. Yeah. Also, another thing is don't travel in packs. No. And if you're gonna do that, maybe do it in a straight line. Because it's gonna clog up the hallway, and especially if everybody in your group is walking too slow, people will start complaining. Anyway, that is all the advice we have for you. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you take some advice from this video. But anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, click here to watch some more of our back to school videos, and leave a comment down below telling us what year you are graduating. Go 2020. Anyway, we'll see you on Friday.